Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to the Woodall Grain Post-Market Wrap-Up for Tuesday, January the 12th, 2016. March corn finished the day up 3 3/4 cents, settling at 356 3/4. We traded as high as 363 or a little better today as the supply and demand numbers from the USDA were released at 11 o'clock Central. The most important numbers, or the numbers that we were watching and expecting to move the market the most, was that ending stocks numbers. And for corn, it was increased from 1.785 billion bushels to 1.802 billion bushels. Another important number that we were watching was the expected reduction, or what we thought the Gov would have to reduce exports, as our exports have been declining lately year over year, and the number was reduced by 50 million bushels. And we'll continue to watch this number as we go into winter a little further and see what the February report tells us. One other thing worth mentioning, we thought, was the information released by China today, saying that they would start pricing at a lower price the stockpiles of corn that they have on hand, that they've been paying their farmers quite heftily for the last few years, and would put them on the market at a cheaper price. Of course, as long as they've been sitting, the quality will definitely be something that we'll have to pay attention to. March 16, soybeans was up 13.5 cents today, selling at 874.5. Ending stocks for beans was revised downward to 440 million bushels, but we have come from a 13-14 final number of 92 million bushels up to this 440. So we're still awash in soybeans in this country, and the good news is that even though the export number was revised downward, it was moved from 1.715 billion bushels down to 1.69. There still is a healthy demand for our beans. March 16, wheat was up 10.5 cents today, selling at 479.5. Wheat and the lack of planted acres was really one of the surprising numbers today. It was reduced down by nearly 3 million acres. So we'll have to continue to watch and begin the discussion as to what goes in those acres as we move closer to spring. But at least for now, we know that we're nearly 3 million acres shy of the production number that we thought we once had. We want to continue to mention or talk about the South America and Brazil and Argentina, and their corn and soybean numbers were left unchanged by the USDA. So we felt like they were basically brushing off any late or recent discussion of crop damage from either the dry hot weather in the Mato Grosso region or the wet weather down in the southern part of South America. So we will continue to monitor that as they begin to enter into harvest or early harvest in that that part of the world. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the Woodall Grain Post-Market Wrap-Up. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. We'll look forward to talking with you tomorrow afternoon.